My name is Bryan Moss. I'm a technical artist here at THQ Digital Studio Phoenix. What a technical artist does is really to help solve problems between the art department and the programming department. I do a lot of look development for various features that our art directors could want, and I do a lot of technical problem solving on the back end to make sure everything kind of runs smoothly, and problems that people have with their tool sets and pipelines and things. Some of our biggest challenges that we actually had to solve this time around with regards to new lighting system. We have a whole brand new claw system, and we've made a lot of shader updates to the bikes and the ATVs in the game to really kind of make them pop a little bit more. I can show you some of the new lighting stuff that are upgraded. Our new lighting system is what's called a new deferred rendering lighting system, which basically means we can have a lot of different kind of lights this time around. Previous games of MX, we were only really able to have maybe 1 or 2 lights at a time, so really like a sunlight. This time we can actually have all kinds of dynamic lights we want. So right here, if you look at the screen, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the sunlight. So now that we've turned off the sunlight, you'll notice that I'm actually able to really dynamically live update into our game as well. That helps with our artists be able to iterate really quickly and be able to really polish our assets really a lot more efficiently than we were before. And you see I can select this light here, move it around, and you can see it affecting the character in real time. This is a brand new feature with our engine. Our tech team actually completely rewrote our rendering system, and they did an amazing job implementing this pretty quickly for us. As we can have textures assigned to lights to make things look like, oh well, we can have projected images and projected videos and things, and that's just another feature of something that we're able to do in the future. In addition to sunlight for Alive, we use them really sparingly. We're really looking to take advantage of this technology moving forward. A lot of times when we do upgrades, we're always thinking about the future as well. So sometimes we'll implement features that don't get used right away, but it's something that we have plans for a little bit further down the line. Another big upgrade that we did this time around was with regards to our cloth system. Previous cloth system, it served its purpose. It just kind of moved the jersey around a little bit. This time we actually wanted to really make it feel that the rider was actually physically there, really had the jersey on and had the pants on. When you have a man completely made out of cloth, it's a very difficult thing to do in real time in a video game. So we've actually come up with a way to dynamically simulate this cloth without it being a physical simulation. So again, with here, what we've done is we're able to simulate this cloth directly in the shader. Now, this geometry doesn't really move as in a traditional cloth simulation like you see in a sports game or basketball game. So as I move the slider around, you can see that we're able to do these types of simulations directly on the shader to where it really looks like that cloth is moving in game. But if you notice the silhouette of this, it doesn't actually move. So it's all done in a shader, and the shader is just a fancy way to say a surface property of something. Make a brick look like brick or cloth look like cloth. And here's that same cloth on our rider. So you can see this new cloth tech really helps to sell the fact that he's actually moving around in game. It actually has a physical presence inside the world. And we're able to use the switch like this to turn it on and off. So it goes from a no cloth movement state to a full state. And this switch is actually controlled by the velocity of the vehicle itself. So the faster the vehicle goes, the more cloth that you're able to actually see. And the slower it goes as the slider moves back over to 0, and when you come to a stop, you don't see any cloth at all. We had to implement that feature, otherwise the cloth would just constantly be going around, and it really kind of break the believability of the game. Having everything live update from our tools directly on the Xbox. This is the Xbox running right here. You can see that right there. It allows our artists to actually polish the art quickly. So if they can come in and be like, I don't really like the look of that color right there, they can go in and dynamically check something out and just change the color. Obviously, hopefully it looks a little bit prettier than this. This is here. Let me make it look a little better here. That looks pretty hideous. There we go. That's a little better. And a lot of times I'll actually go in here and actually produce a lot of these sliders for our art directors. Our art directors will come in and say, hey, I want this kind of specific effect. and I will create a lot of these sliders for them, so we can go in there and fine-tune things, and once the art director is happy with it, we can just lock it down and ship it off to the artist, and all they have to do is pick colors.